The first movie I ever worked on was a movie called Juice. It was the first time I saw Hispanics and blacks sort of working on the film set, and it opened my eyes. So at that point I decided to, change my major in college and start studying film. And I started as an intern and sort of just worked my way up until I got to a point where people recognized my work. I grew up a block away from Yankee Stadium on 161st Street and Walton Avenue. For me, New York is everything. I mean, I've been living in the West Coast for the last 15 years, but I always represent New York, I always represent NY, and it's who I am, is what bred me. It was interesting because, when we lived in the Bronx, we lived in a Hispanic neighborhood, and when we moved to Jamaica, Queens, we moved into more of a black neighborhood. So living in a sort of Spanish household in a black neighborhood, and then I went to like a sort of an all-white school, it just gave me a lot of perspective on life. In the Hispanic community, I just think there's a very amazing sense of family. Like a lot of people know, I work with my family, I work with my brother, I work with my sister. It's a family business, everybody's involved. It's just really about putting in the work, and really sort of having the passion for what you do. If you have the passion for what you're doing what you love, like nobody's ever gonna stop you. It never feels like work. I was able to strive through those obstacles because I never really saw them in my way. As you work and you move forward, you remember those times like, oh my God, I just worked with Jennifer Lopez, or I just worked 50 Cents, and you get excited about different things in your career. But from a filmmaking standpoint, from a young kid that just studied cinema and was excited and was reaching for things that people might have told me there was never going to be an opportunity, like, oh, a guy like you is never going to get a movie with actors like this. And I got the opportunity to work with Robert De Niro, and to have the opportunity to work with a man like that and for him to show me respect and be able to work right next to someone that I've admired for so long, I think that was a moment where I felt like, I don't care what anybody says, I made it, I'm here.